Hi, so we did a narrative technique where we took the film opening from It Follows and decided to recreate it. However, we've had a problem with the actual video where we've lost the sound and picture. Still trying to fix it, but we're not sure if we're going to be able to. So I thought I'd just make a video on what we thought it went like. Overall, it looks okay. But there was a few major flaws. That was partly down to the fact that we had to film during the day and we didn't have a location that looked like the actual opening of the film. But no, what we did was we took some people outside and just found an open area where we would still have kind of few people wandering about, as we felt that in the actual opening you do have one or two people. And so we felt like that would be an okay location. The only problem was that it was just outside in a grassy area and we didn't even have a house that they could run in and out of, but we did find like a little pathway down the side that the girl would run from. What we learned from this is that you do need the right type of location to replicate the angles, as that was our main downfall. Also, you need to make sure that you do the same shots over and over and over to make sure that when you come to editing, you can put it all together and it at least looks right, as we only ended up with one clear shot that actually worked, so that was all we could physically work with. So we didn't feel like we could have done more. Also, the 180-degree shot was good, but it's very difficult to replicate, especially as what we were working on was on quite an angle. And that meant that like in certain spots it was lighter than the other, and we really struggled with color correction. And so if we were to do it again, we'd have to get lighting actually outside and kind of use reflections of the sun to try and get the lighting even. When it came to actually editing it, the sound was the easiest part to do. We found that very easy to get into place and make it sound good, and it really added the atmosphere that was needed. When we were doing the 180-degree shot, panning was fairly difficult, as you need to make sure not to turn around too fast, because else it just blurs and it just does not look good. So we needed to make sure to tell our actors to slow down running, so we had time to pan around. Oh yeah, that was another thing, is the camera was not fully charged. We only managed to get 3 shots in before the camera fully died, and so that's partly why we didn't have as many shots as we could have. But next time we will definitely make sure that all the cameras and all the equipment is completely charged up, so we're not then worrying against how long we have to film it. We also learned that the camera has to have movement, because else it ends up looking like a fairly old piece, and so even if we're doing still shots, we'll still have some form of movement to try and make it look more contemporary. And also make sure to export the video from Premiere Pro, because I think that's partly why we've lost our video. We didn't export it the first time round, and so I think that just caused the complete issue of why we've lost it. And so I think next time we will definitely make sure to do that, as we do not want to lose our film opening, because it's just caused so many issues, and the only way I feel like we can get it back is to redo it, and we don't have time to do that now. So yeah.